Hey everybody, this is Lewis Speaks 2019, and I just came from a very clarifying walk. I took a cleansing walk to try to clear my head. I have a lot of things going on in my mind in terms of work and growing up, and I came to the realization that I imagined people cared about me more than they actually did. I imagined that they were really invested in me, but to be honest, a lot of people that I know, a lot of people that I deal with, they don't really know who I am. I ask myself the question, why do they love me? Why are they here in my life? And I realize that a lot of times people are here because I benefit them. I'm always in the service of them. I recently had my birthday pass, and someone sent me, I guess, a birthday wish. And in that birthday wish, it was so narcissistic. It was always about how I loved them and how I appreciated them and their children. And it was nothing about who I was. And I realized that people don't really know how to love you, the person. Of course, they love what you do for them and your role in their lives, but they don't really love you for you, you know? Um, I ask myself why my mother loves me, and I question if she loves me because I am an extension of her. I wonder if she loves me because I'm her child and I'm a reflection of her. And I wonder, do parents have to do that? Do they have to turn their kids into reflections of them in order for them to love their children? And I really think that we are love starved in this generation. We don't know how to love someone else, really appreciate who they are and what they need for their personal growth. We are so busy trying to impose our own needs onto them and project our own needs onto them. And the moment that they're unable or unwilling to fulfill our fantasy or our desire, we discard them. We just get rid of them. They no longer fit into our lives. Um, I deal with people now, friends, and I question their loyalty, their allegiance. I wonder, do they only hang out with me because I benefit them? I wonder, do they only hang out with me because they need friends in order to come full circle in this thing we call life? And I wonder, do they really see who I am? Do they really know who Lewis is through and through? And I realize it's up to me to tell who I am. I know who I am. I'm a beautiful, humble, wonderful, articulate, good looking, talented, intelligent, warm person. A person that is genuinely interested in others, a person that at times doesn't want to be bothered with people. I'm an empath. I'm a person that sometimes wears the emotions of other people, and I sometimes take on the heavy feelings of other people. And that's why I need to distance myself a lot of the times because it all gets to be too much sometimes. And I realized that I need to hold my own hand. And that's what I did when I walked outside. I held my own hand, and I realized that it's important for me not to pretend anymore. I realized that I can't care about what people think anymore because a lot of times I imagine them to care so much about me. I imagine this, you know, and they really don't care. You know, the reality is I got my own back, and that's okay. You know, in this life, you have your own back, and you need to remember that. Um, I know that before anyone could love me, I have to love and appreciate myself. And self-love is not, it's not an option. It's a necessity. You have to love yourself because if you don't, you ain't getting no love in this world. And part of loving yourself is going out there and getting what you need, going out there and taking your chances, going out there and taking opportunities, going out there and just intruding upon situations and people to get your needs met. Of course, people may look at you like you're awkward, but who cares what they think? You have needs. You are a person that's real and that has real needs and desires, and you need to go out there and get them. And it's not about other people anymore. Other people are going to be suspicious. They're going to be wary. They're going to be resistant to you. But it's about getting what you need. And I realize that that's part of me loving me. You know I need real friends. I know I need real support from my family. I know I need these things. So I need to go out there and get them regardless. I know that in conversations, I need to bring myself more into the conversation as opposed to just listening. No, you need to talk too. You need to bring yourself into the conversation. So that's important. All my life, I've always been the background to everybody else's foreground. I was raised to do that. That was my role. That's how I got love, by always being the support, the caretaker. But that role is no longer efficient for me. And so with that being said, it's time to change and rewrite the script. Something more sustainable, because as I'm living and going through the motions right now, the life that I'm living right now is not sustainable. And so I need to make some changes and some adjustments. And I encourage everyone out there to make some changes and some adjustments too. Because if who you are is not working for you, then you need to reevaluate. And that's the step that I'm on right now. So I wish everybody a happy Sunday and a wonderful evening and a beautiful, beautiful night. All right, this is Lewis Speaks 2019, and I'll talk to you later.